Welcome back to another episode of the Jiggy with This podcast. I'm about to be joined by E.R.A, a music artist, 2K22. So stay tuned. What's going on, brother? Hi-
All right, perfect.
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. What's going on with you?
Can't call it, man. Relaxing, chilling with the family, down in
That's
VA for a
good.
little bit.
Nice. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good, man. It's always good to come down and see family. What about
hmm
yourself?
It was good. I just stayed home, relaxed, didn't do much, just caught up on some rest and everything.
Yeah, that's good. That's what the holidays for, man. But unfortunately,
hmm
it's kind of different for me. I'm always in a mood now, so
Yeah, I mean, hey, you busy. That's what it means. That's what you was grinding for.
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right about that, man.
Yeah, man. So I want to thank you for being on. Let's get right
Absolutely. Thank
into
you
it.
for having me.
No problem. So tell me about your upbringing and what got you into music.
All right. So originally, I'm from Franklin, Virginia.
hmm
Upbringing, thank God for both of my parents in my life.
hmm
Mother and father, they always provided the Christian structure of a household.
hmm
Um, I put most of my success towards them and how my upbringing was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Father worked in correctional center. My mom worked for the police station for a long time. So, it
hmm
was structure and discipline in the household. But
Yeah.
it put me in a position. It will put me in a place in my life right now to help me grow. It taught me about structure for sure.
hmm Yeah. I mean, to be successful in anything you do, you definitely need discipline and some type of structure because I feel like a lot of people will go into like things blindly and
100%.
not have yeah, not knowing like they want to get to a certain goal, but they won't know how to get to that goal.
Yeah.
hmm So then your name era, what does it stand for? Is it like an acronym or something?
It is, man. It's I guess I got to give it to you now. I usually don't even
Yeah.
tell people what it means, but
hmm
the reason I gave myself that name first and foremost
hmm
was for the new era caps, right? The baseball caps. I was like,
Yeah.
man, what's a good rap name for me? I was like, what am I always wearing? So I threw on a new era
hmm
cap. I was like, I think New Era would be a good rap name. So I originally went by New Era. I
hmm
got rid of the new. I was like, man, let me get rid of it. And then I just went with Era. But Era stands for Every Rhyme's Authentic. So that's what the actual acronym of ERA stands for.
I like that. I like that. Because
Appreciate
I've
it.
seen it and I'm like, what does that stand for? Like, I see the acronym or something, but I just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
hmm That's dope, though. That's dope. Like, I didn't think it would be something like something you wear and everything. Like, a lot of people, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't have a certain meaning towards their rap name. You know what
hmm
I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I feel like that's really dope that you really put some thought into it.
yeah. I wanted to mean
Mm-hmm.
something. So like when you listen to my music, it stems back to my name. They're like, hey man, this guy's he's talking about some real stuff. Everything about what he's
Mm-hmm.
doing is authentic. I don't
Yeah.
where I come from. Uh, proud Virginian man from Franklin, Virginia. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes certain situations can present themselves. I know a lot of boys out here, still grinding, still doing their thing, and you want to, I'm not gonna say I grew up in the streets because I didn't, what I'm saying, but I do know the streets because of some of the guys I ran with, you know what I mean. But it
Yeah.
helped me grow street smart, and I also grew book smart, what I'm saying, at the same time. So when I
Mm-hmm.
come home, I'm gonna kick it with my boys, hit them up, make sure they're good, check on them, but everything about me
Mm-hmm.
I try to present is authentic because somebody out there, they got a story just like me, and they may not know
Mm-hmm.
how to voice it, so I definitely want to be that voice.
Yeah. So you're just trying to give inspiration to the others. Like I
Yeah,
understand that.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then there's a lot of people who have is in this game and everything, but they aren't authentic and they
Mm.
aren't really who they say they are. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? hmm So I feel like that's really dope that you really like feel like for me to really be something, I have to like be true to myself because a lot of people do lose themselves in this game.
100%, 100%.
hmm Yeah. So the song on 2K, I heard it. It's dope. I bought 2K and everything. I'm listening to it. I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. This shit is fire. So like how like what was the process of like making that song and able to get it on 2K?
So the crazy thing about that song, like I was just like, once again, goes back to my name and why I have the name, is everything about me I wanted to be presented as authentic, right? So
Hmm.
the come up is just talking basically about my life, right? So
Yeah.
I come from a really small town, man. You wouldn't even believe, like, my high school graduating class was 72 people.
Damn.
I see my boy Zay up here. That's like my brother, bro. We known each other since diapers. I see him watching. Shout out to
Hmm.
my boy Noonie up here too. But like, small town kid, bro. Like, my
Hmm.
mom and my dad, they instilled in me, like, always shoot, chase for your dream, chase your dreams. And I was like, man, I'm gonna do something that not many people doing. Like, I went to school, got my engineering degree, shout out to North Carolina A&T, got my
Yeah.
engineering degree, and was like, man, I really came a long way, and I see the progression to what more I have to do. So I was like, man, let me just write, about a true come up. So I wrote the
Hmm.
song, and I never intended on submitting the song for 2K. So that's the funny thing
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
I submit all my music through United Masters, and was
Hmm.
like, you know what, let me submit this song through this competition. So I submitted the song to the competition. I didn't hear it. I didn't even think anything about it. So like 4 or 5 months
Yeah.
later, I get hit up by United Masters, and lady asked, she was like, yo, do you own the beat? And I was like, no, I leased the beat. She was like, if you own the beat, we want to let you know that you are one of the
Hmm.
finalists, to trying to see if you go to the next round, but you have to own the beat. So I was like, cool. Shout out to my
Oh
team,
shit.
shout out to my whole team, because I ain't throwing around money or nothing like that.
Hmm.
But we had to go when we invested in ourselves. I went and purchased the beat. Shout out
Yeah.
to Background Dot Wave. I don't know if you know him, but he's a dope producer out there. So I bought the beat from him, and
Hmm.
they contacted me back and was like, you one of the winners out of 13,000 contestants. And now me, I'm
Hmm.
shell shocked. I'm like, what, man? I was like, I was just writing a song for fun, bro. I was literally writing a song for fun.
Yeah.
And they was like, no, man, we
Hmm.
loved it. We wanted to be on 2K. And ever since
Hmm.
then, man, I just literally just trying to build off those successes.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Like, cause like I was wondering, cause like, all right, like how does someone will be able to get a song onto a video game? So
Mhm.
like I thought it would be like something that takes a lot, but it didn't seem like it took like that much of a process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
wasn't, it
like I
wasn't, it wasn't, it wasn't too much of a process.
yeah,
Like
like
I
I
said,
didn't
literally,
think it would be.
yeah, go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
you
go
good?
ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying the only process was literally submitting the song on 2K. I mean,
Yeah,
on,
like I didn't think it would be
United
like
Masters,
that.
United Masters app. That's literally all it was.
Nice. Yeah. See, like I don't think a lot of people even thought about that before, and then the fact that you just did it for fun. Like I would have thought you probably like wrote it to be on the song. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To be on
Man,
the video game.
I was telling a young guy earlier, man. I'm like, as an artist that will last in this game, you never write music for other people, right? You have to write
Hmm.
music for yourself. A lot of times, the music that you write for yourself, somebody may find it catchy, and you never know who that person may be. And
That's true.
I was blessed for that person to be Steve Stout and Jason Tatum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh, word.
it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing for sure.
Yeah, that's dope. That is dope. That's like I feel like that's like up there for like rapper accomplishments. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So, what's your biggest inspiration in music? Like, what got you into it? What really influenced you to the artist you are today? Or who, I should say.
Uh, it's funny. So I started rapping around the age of 12 or 13, but nobody knew. Nobody knew. So
Hmm. Yeah.
my cousin Rashad, my cousin Daquan, my brothers Ryan and Brandon, we were
Hmm.
all like, when we were kicking it together. My cousin Aaron too. We were all just kicking it together, and we'd be rapping. Like they be rapping. I'm like, I can't rap. Like I try my best. I can't rap. I can't rap. So started writing raps
Hmm.
around 12 or 13. Never released anything, but Biggie and
Hmm.
Tupac, the way they were able to deliver their music is ways I would really study. So I was like, you know
Hmm.
what, man, I'm gonna just go in for it. So like my sophomore year in A&T, I wrote a freestyle to Panda by Designer, and the reception was bro, when you start rapping,
Mm-hmm.
when you start rapping, I was like, bro, it's just
Yeah.
it's a hobby, you know, it's a hobby for me. But it's gone to the
Mm-hmm.
point now where it's like I'm just at a point where I'm just telling my life story, you know, just as authentic as I
Mm-hmm.
can tell it, like just me. Uh, Shout out to my wife
Mm-hmm.
Charnay too, because I told her I was like, I won't do me if every song that gets put out, bro, every song that gets put out has her stamp of approval. No cap. Like I'll let her hear it
Yeah.
first. Her and my brother,
Mm-hmm.
which is my manager, I let them hear it first. And if they say, nah, brother,
Yeah.
it don't come out. You know what I mean? So shout out to them for
Yeah.
definitely being the
Mm-hmm.
inspirations.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice, nice. So someone in the comments said that boy love Wale. You see that? Dirty Sprite forever. Yeah.
Wale
Uh.
is Wale is my favorite
Yeah.
artist. Wale is my favorite artist because
Uh.
the
Nice.
he truly paints a picture with his music. Like my brother, when we moved to
Yeah.
Northern
Definitely.
Virginia years ago, my brother
Mm-hmm.
put me on Wale, and I was like, man, who is this guy? You know, I was like, I
Mm-hmm.
really wasn't feeling it at first, and I just literally kept listening to Nike Boots, just kept listening to it.
Yeah.
And then it was like ever since then, every time he dropped a mixtape, every time he dropped an album, something,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm listening to it. So that's
Mm-hmm.
as an artist, my aspiration and now my number one goal is to get a feature with Wale on a song, right?
Yeah.
That's me
Mm-hmm.
personally. That's my number one goal. As an artist, you know, I mean, it's so much to accomplish, but I'm like, yo, if I can get one song with Wale, I feel like I did something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's like the golden grail for you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. And then of course take care of
Yeah.
my family.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end goal. That's like the true end goal.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
that's what everybody wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
take care of their parents, you know, put them in a house with
Yep.
no worries, just you know, just that family. Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
big on family. I love family. That's just who I am. It's no what you see is what you
Mm-hmm.
get. It's no friend. That's why I put my name as what it is.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, what's next for you? Like any projects coming up, albums, mixtapes?
Yeah.
Tell
So
people tell people where they can find you at, find your music at.
oh, for sure, for sure. So everybody, I mean, you can find my music on all major streaming platforms. I'm on everything from Apple
Mm-hmm.
Music, Spotify, Tidal. I'm on all major streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Next things coming up. Me and my team, we're currently putting together an album. So an
Yeah.
album is on the way. It's looking like we're going to release an album mid 2022. Is what it's looking like. We're still going to be dropping freestyles.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, this kid is special. You know, people hitting me up. I'm like, you know, the
Yeah. Set you up for a
support.
run.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the support starting to go crazy. So I'm like, I want to continue to keep this momentum going. But yeah, I'm definitely working on an album. I just shot a video about a week ago to a remix to Drake's song, "The Remorse." So
Okay.
a video and everything's coming out for that. It's gonna drop on YouTube, but it's called Remorse 2.0. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a dope track. Just paying homage to Drake and just you know just using my lyrical skills for it.
Nice, nice. Okay, okay. I can't wait to hear it then. I'll
I
be looking
appreciate it. I
forward to it.
appreciate it. I
No doubt,
definitely
no
gonna
doubt.
enjoy.
Definitely. I appreciate you being on my podcast, bro, and everything, sharing your story with us, and just helping inspire the youth with your music and doing what you do.
I appreciate it, man. It's a pleasure having me. Can't wait to do it again, man.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
Thank you, bro.
All right,
You
man.
too. All right.